Oh, it's a good day. Dallas lost.
Yes, it is.
Haters,
Yes, it
haters,
is.
ah, haters. For the
Everybody
love,
that are not Dallas fans, you can breathe easier now. We have another year safely on this planet.
I mean, they haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years, so
It
it ain't
don't
like
matter. It don't matter with them people.
the
I
fans.
wasn't.
The fans make it seem like they're better than they actually are.
You wait till tomorrow. You wait till tomorrow. I guarantee Michael Irvin, when he come on first take, he might not even show up. He'll be like,
Well, I
next year,
mean,
next year, next year.
Michael Irvin looks like he has a couple screws loose anyway.
Hey
So
man, but it's entertaining TV, man. Him and Stephen A. is entertaining, bro.
When was the last time they were in the playoffs, though?
They
were
went last year. They made
yeah, they went
playoffs.
last year. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
They
but
make
they
the
normally
playoffs. They're
get
just gonna
knocked.
go past the second
Yeah,
round.
they haven't been in the NFC Championship in like 25, 30 years. No, it's
Now
been
it's
I think
gonna
it's like 10.
now it's gonna be the Bengals versus the Chiefs and the
Bengals are gonna win.
Ooh,
Eagles
you think?
versus.
Bengals is a good team, really good team.
See, I'm dead set again. I don't like the dome. I want the domes on every damn stadium. I don't like that playing in the snow and all that shit. I don't like that. If it was me and I was Commissioner Graham, every stadium would have a dome.
But see, that's not up to the commissioner. That's up to the each
I'm just
individual
saying
owner.
I'd make it.
Hey,
I'd
man.
make it. So look,
Playing
motherfucker.
what you have to play. If it's snowing, it's snowing. If
That's
it's minus 20, it's minus 20, Danny.
Yeah, I
You
like
can't
the
prepare for that
natural.
though. You can
But
prepare for
that's
that.
that's what makes it good though.
Nah, I beg
It-
you differ.
it's I mean sports. I mean football has already turned to like a baby game compared to what it used to be. And now if you make everything dome, how much more you just put flags on them and play flag football?
No, that ain't true.
Because the elements the point of having home field advantage is to make the other team have to play in those rough conditions.
That's
Look at
your
Lambeau
opinion.
Field.
I just don't agree with that. I think they should all have dome.
My opinion is it shouldn't be called football. It should be called
Well,
American
I'm
rugby.
happy, Danny. I got the perfect sport for you. It's called arena football. You can watch it as soon as the football season.
That's fast paced. That's fast paced, man. That's crazy. Have you watched that?
Yeah. I used to watch the Tampa Bay Storm all the time.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I really like arena football. There's no out of bounds or anything.
Yeah. I prefer bikini football.
Oh yeah, me too. They got
Yeah.
lingerie football too. It's like yeah, go watch that. And them girls be hitting hard, man. They be hitting harder than the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh,
I got
the defense was good tonight. They just got wore down because they were on the. I mean, they that fourth quarter, you could tell that okay. They were
well, I mean, we
They're
got a
running out of
quarterback
juice.
throwing interceptions all the damn time.
They threw
Yeah.
two today.
Yep.
One was
Two.
his fault. The other one kind of fluke.
You always count on Dak Prescott to throw interceptions.
you cannot throw interceptions in
Boy,
a
you
championship
still-
game.
Jerry Jones was like, God damn it. I'm almost in the grave and I got to wait another year. I got to fight off death. Shit.
Well, look, I mean, San Francisco is not going nowhere next year, so it ain't like they're gonna have an easy way to get there next year either. And the Eagles are a team to be reckoned with
I'm
too.
really impressed with San Fran quarterback, man. He
Who?
49ers quarterback.
Oh yeah, dude was the very last pick in the NFL draft,
Man.
third string quarterback, rookie, and the dude won like 8-9 games in a row.
Where's Mahomes?
Mahomes is in Kansas City. He got hurt yesterday.
Pollard got hurt today. That's what kind of hurt Dallas too. That cut their offense.
Pollard is way better than Ezekiel.
Yeah. And that last play didn't even make no sense.
No,
you didn't.
My brother.
Why not go for Hail Mary or something? He's
Dude,
going right to the middle.
It made no sense, bro. My brother messaged me like, "What the hell was that play?" They had Ezekiel, the running back, line up as center. Dude got rocked as soon as he hiked the ball.
Yeah.
And then he threw it like what, 15 yards, and he just got.
And he got wrecked.
Yeah,
man. Hail Mary, try it. You might get something.
You have a 50-50 shot if you throw a Hail Mary. You had no shot with that damn stupid ass play.
If I was Jerry Jones, would be like, fire his ass. You just gonna pay the damn cap. Fire his ass tonight. Or him or the coach. I guess the coach called it.
No, the McCarthy doesn't call any plays. That's on that young offensive coordinator, whatever.
That was a stupid play.
Yeah, that was a dumbass play.
I've never seen that before.
I was sitting there watching my girl. I'm like, this is the stupidest thing. They have him lining up at center. Like, how stupid is this?
Yeah, they didn't even try the lateral. They could.
No, they didn't try shit.
No, that was suicide. I don't even watch football that much, and I know that was dumbass play.
San Francisco's probably on the sidelines laughing. Look at this dumb shit.
Yes, we paid him off. Yes, it got to him.
Well, that second to last play, it seemed like that guy would like that he didn't have his both feet on the ground.
Yeah.
he that's a mental error. You always need to drag your foot, man. You gotta drag your foot.
Yep.
He didn't even do
It's
it.
like,
He was
where's my check after this game? That's what it looked like to me.
like he's like, I'm going to the Bahamas. So let's go ahead and speed this up.
That's cool though. Ezekiel can make his, or not Zeke, Dak can make his cruise now that he was wanting.
That's look at getting all these damn commercials. I'm like, something about you got a mattress commercial now.
Yeah, I seen it. It's only because he's the Dallas quarterback.
You got plenty of time to sleep now, brother.
He's got a whole year to sleep.
Yes.
Talking about trips, man. Robert, Floridians, man, they don't know how to fucking drive. They're psychos.
Nope.
Fuck.
I mean,
it was insane.
You can see Adam for an example.
Holy shit, that was crazy, man. My kids were in the car and they're like, what? My wife's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
It was like Fast and Furious live, zigzagging, racing.
Yep.
I was like, holy shit.
I'm not going to go into a lot of details what I'm about to tell you, so listen very carefully. Your situation, has it resolved itself?
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
Erectile dysfunction?
I sent the final paperwork into the insurance and Gap insurance, and I'm just waiting to hear back from anything. I haven't heard shit.
You go to a Gap because these. When I got on mine, it pays it off and it gives me money towards the down payment. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, I better get something, man, because me not having a car and having to use my girl's car for everything
sucks.
Yeah, because I want to do stuff for Valentine's Day, but I got to do it when she's at work, and if she has the car, how the fuck am I supposed to go out and do it?
Uber.
Hell no, I ain't fucking paying no damn Uber. Oh, also, I got suspended on Facebook, so yeah.
What did you do now?
Yesterday when Patrick Mahomes got hurt, I wrote break his damn leg, and apparently Facebook didn't like that.
Really? Wow.
Facebook didn't like that.
Really, Rob?
Yeah,
really?
They suspended me for 24 hours.
Wow.
What fucked up shit is that, man?
Oh, well, I was going to write kill him, but...
if you would have wrote that, I would have... Okay. But whatever.
As bad as I hate the Cowboys, I don't want nobody to get hurt, but
I want them all to get hurt.
I want them to get butt hurt like they are now, like lost. Yes.
And he goes butt hurt.
But don't get physically hurt. I hate it when Pollard went out because he's a good running back, man. But I was like,
we don't want you to get hurt, but we want your butts to hurt.
Yeah, I don't want them to get permanently hurt. I just want them to get hurt for that game.
Want their butt, ego. I hope these Dallas Cowboy fans are crying at home. I hope Stephen A. tear their ass up tomorrow.
Oh, he's gonna come in tomorrow with
his cowboy hat on and his cigar.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see it.
Oh, those good old Texans.
Yeah, Facebook is trash, Jason, because now they censor every little damn thing. You can't say anything without fucking getting banned.
Man, that's the whole world now, man. It's like
I only got family on that.
I don't even have Facebook. I got it, but I got it to watch a certain thing I need that was on Facebook Live, and I just hadn't deleted. But I don't even communicate on that shit. And I barely communicate on Twitter just to receive links and stuff from people. And if I'm going on live, I'll be like, "Hey, come catch me." But other than that, all these people be living on Twitter and stuff and negative.
I can't even troll the Cowboys fans because I'm suspended. That's my.
You got your camera in a different angle, Gascar?
That's a new camera.
Okay.
That's wider. It's
that's
a
a
wider
hot
screen.
look you got going on. I like that.
Thank you, sir.
Just to let everybody know, cause I realized I haven't said this yet, but Adam and Onzo couldn't make it tonight. Onzo's got a migraine, which, dude, I've been waking up with massive migraines all week, and Adam is I guess working a double or something.
Yeah. Real life work. I'm tied down.
Because when you have kids, you have to work for a living.
Oh, damn straight. Because those diapers are fucking expensive, man.
My daughter had her baby shower yesterday. Then she's able to get like 20 boxes of diapers. I was like, fucking man, that's gonna hold y'all for a while. I don't know how long, but at least a month or two, maybe.
Yeah. Different sizes, I hope.
Yeah, I think they got from like newborn to
good.
A few months, whatever, something like that.
Fuck, I loved it when I had my kids were young, man. I was getting those types of gifts. It was like, thank you.
Sure, tell you how time evolved, man. I remember my little brother had diapers, didn't have the Pampers, but the cloth diapers.
Oh, yeah, the freaking soaked them and then
So you had to dip them in the toilet, get the crap out. And once you get out there and put them in a separate bag and wash them, but it saved money.
That shit made a comeback though.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people made a comeback with that. Yeah.
If you limited on funds, they'll get you through.
Yeah. You hear, Robert?
Yeah,
Take notes, man. Take notes.
Hey, I'm not planning on having no kid anytime soon, man. Don't tell me take no notes.
Your girl say, "Poppy, I want a little Robino."
My girl white, she doesn't say Poppy.
I thought she was.
No, that was the other one.
She said, "Come on, Robbie, I want some hot love in my loins."
If anybody says Robbie, there's definitely no loving being made that night.
Okay,
that's one name I don't play with.
She could be buck ass naked, looking good, and you horny, and she can call you Kunta Kinte, and you'll be hopping right on top of it. Yeah, okay, I'm Kunta, I'm Robbie.
You call me Robbie, I'm bouncing.
Yeah, bouncing that booty.
Oh my gosh.
More bounce.
That was crazy. Miami Beach was crazy, man. All
Pray
shapes,
for me. I'm
sizes,
about
and
to
colors.
start potty training to get rid of the diapers and pull up for good. Hey, boy, that potty training is Brooklyn. I'm gonna pray for you, girl.
Brooklyn's here. What's up, girly?
Whew.
That's right, Chris. What up with them boys? I can't post it on Facebook. I've been banned.
It took a while.
Wishing harm on people can do that.
Potty train, but
dude, my brother wasn't potty trained till he was like 12.
Wow. You are exaggerating.
No.
12 years old and peeing on himself.
Shit on himself, not peeing.
Oh my God.
Those are the diapers. That's the pens. What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
Be walking around.
I think girls might be easier than boys. But my grandsons.
No, man. With boys, it wasn't that difficult with my friends who had boys. I only had girls, but what they do is you have like a Cheerios and you throw it in the bowl and you make them sink Cheerio.
Sink that Cheerio, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
what's up, Token.
Hey, DJ.
What's up, man? How you guys doing?
So, Mandalorian.
Yeah, man. I guess we might as well talk about the main topic.
I am a little excited, man. That's all lightsabers. Yes.
It looked good, man. And I had to go back and rewatch it because when I was doing my trailer reaction, I was like, oh, Coruscant. Oh, and then I'm like, oh, that's a flashback scene because they showed the Jedi. But then when you go back and look at it again, that it's not a flashback scene.
Correct.
Yeah.
So because you have the doctor there from
the doctor. Yep. So that's pretty cool, man, because in the Aftermath trilogy, Coruscant played a pretty big part. So I kind of want to see where they're gonna go with it. Because at that time, the New Republic was still being operated in that era, but they were getting ready to move it somewhere else. So maybe we'll finally get some information on that because we haven't seen that in live action,
Right.
I haven't read a lot about Mandalorian, but they look mighty Power Rangers, man. They were like all shapes and
the colors, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but Mandalorians were always been like that. If you ever go back and read some of the old school comic books or look at the toys and stuff, like each Mandalorian had their own like different colors and stuff like that.
I know the different tribes, I guess, had different markings, but this was like red and green and purple and white, and I was like,
yeah, man.
It kind of reminds me of the they used to call the bikers on Boba Fett. The Rangers.
The Power Rangers.
Oh, but those motherfuckers look like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even try to hide that shit.
You're seeing a little comparison there too. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there was. I can see that.
Don't compare Mandalorian trailer to that trash of Book of Boba Fett.
Watch your mouth.
It
wasn't Book of Boba Fett. It was Mandalorian season 2.5.
Watch your mouth.
It really was.
It was
being disrespectful.
It very much was.
I mean, when you have like a key moment of a character like the Mandalorian happen in somebody else's show, there's a problem.
Yeah, because a lot of people who didn't watch Book of Boba Fett's gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck is Baby Yoda doing back?"
Oh, crossovers, crossover, man. Don't be hating.
You know what I honestly think? I have this guy I work with. He's a massive Star Wars fan. He's sort of like Nindroid, right? And he's he knows I like Star Wars, so he's asking me questions. And he was telling me that he's seen some interviews where Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau want to try to retcon the sequel trilogy. And I'm like, happening. Yeah, it's already happening. You can see it.
God, they do.
I don't think they're going to change. Obviously, you can't change key events that happen in the sequel trilogy because it's canon. But I think what they're going to do is sort of like Clone Wars did for the prequels, where the Clone Wars kind of retconned a lot of stuff for the prequels to make it make sense. I think Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau do not like the sequel trilogy. Like people said that Jon Favreau makes jokes about it on set, right? So I think they're going to retcon that, and I think that Mandalorian season 3, Ahsoka is going to they're going to have like an Avengers moment where all these shows are going to come together and Thrawn is going to be the big bad.
Yeah.
Correct. That's what I think.
I wish they could bring. I hate that they kill. What's his name?
Kylo
Ren. I hate that they kill him. I wish they could bring him back some kind of way. I did not like that. And that's one of the things I didn't like the last one at all. Rise of Skywalker. I was like, damn, he was just getting good and interesting, and then you kill him.
That's the thing, right? I don't mind the sequel. I know everybody hates Last Jedi. I like Last Jedi, right? But I think Rise of Skywalker ruins both those movies.
Yes, I agree.
But where I think even for those who don't like Last Jedi, they could have changed some stuff and fixed it in Rise of Skywalker to make it better. But Rise of Skywalker just ruined every possibility to fix anything.
The thing I really don't like about Last Jedi is that I think everybody, I was anticipating an awesome display of power from Luke Skywalker, and then we did see it when he teleport his spirit halfway across the galaxy. I'll give you that, or whatever it is. But I wanted to see an awesome lightsaber fight between him and Kylo Ren, and when I didn't get that, I was like,
oh. We'll see. And that's what I'm saying. Rise of Skywalker, they could have easily brought Luke back. He could have been a Force ghost, right? But even like Luke said in Last Jedi, is like, if you kill me, I will always be there to like haunt you. And he never shows up once, except for when Rey throws the thing in the fire. It's like, what are you doing? I'm just like, they didn't capitalize on anything in Rise of Skywalker. Nothing. So yeah, I think they're gonna take these Disney Plus shows and they're gonna have like an Avengers team up.
Yes, and
Chris, if you hadn't seen it in how many years? Rise of Skywalker been out now? 5 years.
Jesus, more than that.
You just tough luck if I spoiled it. Sorry.
Seriously, but what you're saying, I believe so, because you see the scene where it seems like a flashback.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be Anakin coming through that door, and it's gonna tie in with Kenobi.
Yeah, because the same thing hit my mind when I saw that too. I was like, "Oh, this reminds me of what we saw with the Inquisitor in the beginning of Kenobi." I'm like, "Oh, this is all looks like it's connecting and stuff." And we already seen where Mandalorian connects to Boba Fett. Obviously, Mandalorian is going to connect to Ahsoka because Ahsoka was introduced in Mandalorian, and she name dropped Thrawn in Mandalorian. Right. We have Bo-Katan in there. Like the Mandalorian is going to be like Iron Man. Right, and then we're just gonna splinter off into everything, and then we're gonna bring it all together.
Yeah, but I think also that we're gonna get this tying up with Ahsoka as well.
Yeah,
and in some way or form, we're gonna see that link in because they're gonna tie up all these Disney Plus shows together.
Yeah,
and I think that's what they're gonna launch off a movie, either going ahead of the new trilogy that just came out. Or they're gonna reference the first Mandalorian Jedi and then the Old Republic and give us a glimpse of that, and then maybe shoot us back to the Old Republic and give us a movie trilogy from that time, which a lot of people seem to want.
I don't understand why. Maybe I don't know. I don't think Disney should be hesitant for this. Mandalorian, I think we can all. I guess we can disagree, but I think we can all kind of agree that Mandalorian is the most popular thing in Star Wars right now.
Disney Star Wars, yes.
Yeah. So I don't understand
why. Profitable.
Yeah, I think they need to set up this stuff. I think sort of what you said, Gaskar, like a possible movie. I would love it if like they do all this build up in Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and all that, and then they bring it all into like a live action movie. And that movie can take place between the two trilogies. It doesn't have to be an episode number, right? You can call it Star Wars: The Dawn of Thrawn or something like that. Dude, man, you would have people lining up for the theater. You put Mando and Baby Yoda in the trailer. You see Baby Yoda in the Mandalorian trailer where he's using the Force and knows how to do it now.
Yeah, like he's not passing out like he used to.
Yeah, like he's
getting stronger.
With Luke. Yeah. So yeah.
But they gotta get an awesome actor for Thrawn. It can't be no.
Dude, I want to see.
It could be a no name, but he got to be a good no. I mean.
Well, the thing is the two names that I have that I think would be good as Thrawn, I don't know if they would necessarily want to do TV, and that's either Michael Fassbender or Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange. I think both of them have that military kind of like calm demeanor about them. Like I could see them for a movie, unless because I don't know if they cast a Thrawn for Ahsoka or not, but if they like just name drop him and mention him and then save him for like a movie, then you introduce someone like Michael Fassbender. Christian Bale's another one. Christian Bale would be amazing as Thrawn. Like amazing. That dude's like a chameleon. He can change anything.
Yeah.
But I think that's the way they need to go.
Thrawn is
how about the guy that played the bad guy in Avatar? I like him.
Stephen Lang?
Oh, the sergeant?
Yeah.
I don't see him playing as Thrawn though. I mean, he's a fantastic actor. I mean, he could probably pull it off. At that point, I just feel like you're kind of stereotyping him in those type of roles.
Yeah. Let's try to see who would be blue with the red contact. I like Viggo Mortensen,
dude.
I think he's very good too.
I could also see Jonathan Majors playing Thrawn. Like look at him as Kang,
yes.
And then just picture him as Thrawn. Like I could definitely see him playing Thrawn.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Thrawn's great because remember when you read the Timothy Zahn books, right? Heir to the Empire and all that, just the fact that he had his own squad, like bunch of Star Destroyers under his command.
Yeah.
In the Outer Rim. Oh man, that whole storyline itself is amazing.
And it would be awesome too because they can explain, well, okay, the Empire's out in the Outer Rim doing their First Order stupid shit that they do in the sequel trilogy, but Thrawn has his own legion that, because at the end of Rebels, he got shipped out into the Outer Rim. Ahsoka's looking for him and Ezra.
Yeah.
They could be on the search to find Ezra in the Ahsoka show and then like end on a cliffhanger, and then you set up a movie where you got to pull in all of these motherfuckers to try to take out.
Then Ahsoka and Sabine went to look for them.
Correct.
Yeah. And I mean,
Sabine gives up the. See, that's the thing. So didn't Sabine gave up the Darksaber
to Bo-Katan, and then
gave it up to her.
Yeah, Bo-Katan
but in the Mandalorian, she wouldn't take it from Mando.
You gotta win it.
But they explained that in the show. Because it was given to her. No one followed her because it was given to her, and then Moff Gideon got it, and then that's why when Mando tried to get back to her, she's like, "Look, like it ain't gonna work. I need to win it because when Sabine gave it to her, and like no one followed her except for her little groupies,
Right.
So Mandalorian's got me excited for Star Wars again. That's something I haven't been excited for in a while. I was really surprised by that trailer. I was sitting there going like, all right, here we go. Let's see this. And I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And maybe I kind of like had lower standards, but Mandalorian has always been solid, so I shouldn't have been surprised.
It's crazy that they actually put in a freaking hyperdrive into the Nemudian fighter.
Yeah.
You notice how they modified it, put an astromech on it?
Yeah, I really wish he would get rid of that ship, though.
Yeah, that should be like he should go back to the other ship. Yep, and he have it in there and kind of like, okay, if I got to do stealth missions or something, I got to get in fast. Then pull that out.
Because it's always going to be it's always going to be a 2-seater, so he's never going to be able to like capture somebody or do something like that.
Nope.
You know, and that starfighter technically isn't supposed to be in like deep space. Like that's a Naboo fighter. That's supposed to be like just on Naboo or something. You know, it's not an X-wing or anything like that. But
because I don't think they have hyperdrives. Ever.
Yeah. And
that's probably why it's so fast, because he modified it. It doesn't look very heavy.
He's pimped his ride. He's pimped his ride.
Yeah, we know they're going back to Tatooine in this season too, because we saw the mechanic lady in the trailer. So we know we're going back to Tatooine in at least one episode.
She's silly as hell. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot more Moff Gideon this season too.
Really?
Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot more because
he's a fantastic actor. So
Esposito came out in an interview and he said in season 3 we're going to get a lot more Moff Gideon. So I'm happy for that. I want to know his backstory. I want to know like what's the deal, you know? Like why didn't he go to the Outer Rim like everybody else? Where was he during the Battle of Jakku and all this shit? You know,
the famous Battle of Jakku.
The Battle of Jakku is actually really good. It's just the movies don't mention it. Yeah. It's like you see wreckage on Jakku, but you don't know anything about it unless you read the book or played Battlefront 2, and that's kind of sad.
You got to play video games to understand what happened in the movies.
Star Wars needs to do what Marvel did with the Guardians of the Galaxy special and the Wolf by Night special.
And presentations.
They need to take a 45-minute movie or something and like Battle of Jakku or whatever, and just make a cheap movie so people start filling in the blanks a little bit, you know. But like Lost Stars was very much heavily with Battle of Jakku. So was the Aftermath trilogy. Like this is important stuff that you guys can capitalize on. I still think they need to take the WB route and take some of these stories and put them into animated movie forms. No iced coffee. I did have iced coffee about an hour ago when I was watching the Cowboy game. So I did have iced coffee earlier. So
iced coffee is great.
I've been coming back on my coffee ever since I've been out of the hospital and on my diet. So I'm 13 pounds down and I only drink decaf and I do that once a day. So
what does that happen to your knee?
Dude, my knee's been jacked up for a long time. I think it's because of all the years I worked on my knees at Walmart. So my back, there's like a muscle or something in the back.
Oh,
that's a tendon. That's your tendon.
Yeah, it hurts bad, bro. It hurts bad. And I worked a lot of hours this week and spent a lot of time on my legs. And yesterday we were at Buffalo Wild Wings for like 9 hours. And sitting in that position just hurt my knee, dude. So I've been like icing it for the past day and a half. It still hurts like a motherfucker. Still, I do not suck dick, Danny. Don't laugh.
Wow.
We have other people at Walmart to do that.
I know you did, but man,
I remember that.
Like he set himself up, but I didn't take the shot.
When you're a support manager, man, you gotta do like a lot of zoning and filling on those end caps, and you spend a lot of time on the ground, and you're not sucking dick or eating pussy.
Oh my god!
All right then.
Hey man, Lucifer has been throwing in some super stickers on me. I was like, oh, Lucifer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the super things.
Yeah, one night, man, he had that $500 knife.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah,
I was like, damn.
Yo, my YouTube has went down to shit, bro. I used to average like 1,000 to 2,000 views per video. Now I'm getting like 400 or 500. It is what it is. I don't really take it as serious as I used to. I've been enjoying playing video games. I don't care.
Bro, I'm telling you, there's times I have ideas of a video to make, and I'll be like, it's not even worth.
Hey, I went up 15 subs today, so I don't know what happened.
So, bro, I just look forward to Sunday nights, my turn on Monday nights, Guy Scar show, and
see, I have a perfect topic for my gaming channel tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about on my main channel. There's just nothing to talk
about. I watch a show. I try to watch new movies like we were talking about. And I watched this one day called Causeway. It was starring Jennifer. What's her name? Stars in. Crap. Hunger Games, wasn't it? Jennifer Lawrence.
Lawrence.
I was like, oh my god.
What I watched, man, I watched all the Yellowstone series and the 1883 really and 19 whatever. Oh my god, it's freaking great.
I'll tell you what's good too. Tulsa King.
With Stallone. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I got a bone, man. I got a bone to pick with HBO. All right, so Adam didn't pay it. Me and Adam were sharing an HBO subscription. He didn't pay us. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to go sign up for my own, right? Because I was binging Everwood, which is my favorite show besides Game of Thrones, right? Okay. So I'm binging it. I'm on season 3. I go to watch it today. It's not on there. Come to find out, HBO canceled or a lot of shows. Yeah. So I'm like, motherfucker, I signed up for HBO Max just for Everwood. So I'm canceling my HBO Max tomorrow. I know The Last of Us is on there and everything, and episode 1 was really good, but I'm not keeping it for just one show. I'm not paying $17 a month for one.
I did that for Stars because there's a show called Power. I have to watch it, so I paid. I think it was like $7.99. That's what I really did it for. Paramount Plus is getting all the good shows now, but
Paramount Plus is really good. I like Paramount Plus.
Yeah, it's crazy though because when I was in Florida and I went into my Prime, Amazon Prime. For us up here, my Amazon Prime, I subscribed to Paramount Plus through my Amazon Prime. I couldn't see shit down south. I had to like resubscribe if I wanted to see my shit.
Really?
It was like, yeah. It was crazy. I was like, oh well, I guess I'll watch my shows when I get back home.
I think next week or this week coming up, they got that Teen Wolf movie. I want to see that. The show was excellent.
I don't know if any of you guys are fans of That 70s Show.
Yeah, I started watching.
That 90s show came out this week. I watched the first 3 episodes. I liked it a lot. The only thing that bothers me, because I've seen a lot of people on Facebook complaining about the new kids. I think the new kids are fine. We're not used to them. They're new. I don't like the Asian kid, though. He feels really out of place. Like, I know he's supposed to be like the new Fez, but he just seems like he's just completely out of place.
I caught portion of your video on Thelma.
Dude, Thelma's awful.
Not even bothering.
I usually I would go on there and trash it, right? Just on the trailer and not watch it. But my knee was hurting, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch the first episode. I got like 10-15 minutes in. I'm like, I cannot do this. Like, I cannot.
It doesn't even look like anything I wanna watch.
I don't even know who it's for. I honestly can't even tell you who it's for because even the people that like the people from different demographics, they don't even like this shit. You know?
Certain cartoons, man, you just shouldn't touch because they are classics. They are perfect, and there's no need to change them to try and fit any kind of demographic. Especially like Bugs Bunny and
they fucked them
Road Runner and stuff, man. Those are classics. Don't even mess with them. And then Scooby Doo. This was new to me. I didn't know Shaggy was a stoner. I mean, that was news to me. I was like, I never saw that in the cartoons when I was watching it. But
just other people had to make it into that.
Yeah. He's a stoner. That's why him and Scooby always have the munchies.
Scooby Doo's not even in this. Like, Scooby Doo's not even in this. Daphne's a bitch. Fred is like this rich, privileged white boy. It's really kind of cringy, to be honest with you. The whole show kind of cringy. And
I'll tell you, man, like they got rid of Pippa the Pew. I mean, we never thought he was doing anything wrong.
I never thought he was raping the cat. I thought it was funny.
Oh God, man.
Yeah, people get offended way too easily. Way too easily. There was something else that came out.
Sorry, man.
I don't remember. The Scream 6 trailer came out. That was awesome. Because I was totally against it. I'm like, I'm not watching this. And then I seen the trailer and I'm like, all right, I'm watching this. So I think that's about. Oh, now I remember what it was. The Invincible trailer. The Invincible trailer came out. The teaser. Have you seen season 1?
Yeah, season 1 I watched.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the trailer for teaser.
The teaser doesn't show anything. It's just Alan the alien and Invincible talking, and Alan making jokes about why it's taking so long for season 2 to come out. He's like, "Come on, people are waiting. Like, what's taking so long?" Yeah, it was pretty funny though. I was laughing.
Oh my gosh!
The animation looks better too. The animation looks really good.
what was the other movie I watched the other day? Infinite.
Infinite, never heard of it.
With Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, the football movie?
No, the one that he sees his past. They're like infinites are people that are reincarnated and they remember their past lives and they have all these skills and knowledges throughout.
Yeah, he had to go against that black guy.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in theaters.
It wasn't that bad.
It was kind of on the lines
different.
of the thing with Denzel Washington. What they call it? With run all upside down, Inception or something. It's kind of sort of like that. Well, it kind of sort of something like that.
I guess in a way.
Let me hit on this real quick. I've seen people talking about it. I have zero fucks for Cobra Kai season 6.
What?
I didn't watch the trailer. I don't care. I didn't watch season 5.
Wow.
I don't want to see a show with a bunch of old guys doing old guy things.
I'm telling you, it ain't what you think.
Nah, I gave up on the show.
I was like,
I feel bad because I'm that old guy.
No. The thing is, when the show started, it was Daniel and Johnny and these new kids, and then they brought in Kreese season 2. Then they bring in fucking in season 4. Then in season 5 they bring in the other guy, and I'm like it feels like it's Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair still trying to wrestle in their 70s. That's what the show feels like.
I agree with Creasy, but the other guy, he's still he looks believable.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Fuck, what was it?
Silver.
Yeah, Terry Silver.
Terry Silver.
And then they brought in Mike Barnes in season 5. Now look, I'll watch it. I'll watch season 5 and season 6 later down the line. Right now, I'm just at the point where I'm tired of people like hyping it, and it's just it's the same people that get excited every time Ric Flair has a retired match. The motherfucker retired 8 times, guys. Like how many times are you gonna have a retired match? This is my last match.
Oh my
used
God.
to be when he was able, but now nobody wants to see Ric Flair in the ring. Now he is.
Dude was wrestling 2 months ago.
What?
Yeah, he had his retired match. I was like, the motherfucker retired 4 times already. What are you talking about?
They're trying to squeeze everything they can out of it.
Yeah. He needs to stop before he dies in the ring because
he needs a paycheck. That's what he needs. Back.
Yeah.
He's got his own podcast. He should be making fairly decent money on it. And there was watching. Well, shoot, Vince McMahon is about to sell to WWE.
He already sold it. I heard he sold it to Saudi Arabia.
Is it official that he sold it overseas?
As far as what I've seen just on posts on Facebook, I mean, I haven't personally looked into it.
Change the whole complexion of it now, buddy.
Good, because Vince McMahon.
I haven't watched wrestling in years.
Yeah, I haven't watched it since the Attitude Era. So. Yeah,
and not since Stone Cold and The Rock and all them guys were at there.
Yeah.
When I stopped, when they kind of left, I'm like, okay.
I gave up on wrestling years ago.
Yeah, but there was a time
it's not official.
I would not miss a Monday night, buddy.
I used to in our household. We had 2 TVs going. We had Raw on one for Nitro. Yep.
When it was the Monday Night Wars,
yep.
I'm starting off with WCW because I like them. And then when we went to a commercial, I was flipping to the damn WCW. Same. If it was a better match, then I'd go with the better match.
Yep.
I was back and forth on that,
Hey, but wrestling hasn't been that type of quality in forever.
No.
Yeah.
But WCW Nitro, that was a good ass video game, man. God,
hell yeah.
I played that to death.
Hell yeah. I had that on PlayStation, man. I used to play that shit all damn time.
So it's not sold yet. Vince still has 38.6% of the ownership of the company and 81.1% of the voting power.
Yeah, he's just trying to get back because or get back at the people because they try to kick him out because of his affairs and stuff. So he's like, all right, I'm just gonna sell the shit then.
You're fired.
He ain't hurting for money.
Man, I'm sure he's not hurting for
money.
So
also kind of off topic here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure none of you guys are Power Ranger fans, but they got that Power Ranger 30th anniversary thing coming out on Netflix. I watched the trailer. That was pretty dope, man. I'm looking
tribute to Jason Todd.
Or you mean Jason David Frank?
Just Dave Frank.
I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know. They might put a tribute in there for him, but I think this was something that was in the works before he passed away.
I think he was doing a lot of this stuff, trying to like do it like on the YouTube kind of movie.
Oh yeah.
Cause you watch that Bat in the Sun, and then when they had like the White Ranger versus
White Ranger versus
Ryu, wasn't it? Ryu?
Was it Ryu?
No, it was Scorpion. That's who it was.
Yeah, I thought it was Wolverine for some reason.
It was White Ranger versus Scorpion. Ninja versus Nick. And I think he beat Scorpion.
Yep.
The Wolverine was Wolverine versus Wonder Woman, and then Wolverine versus Batman, if I'm not mistaken. And
it was there were two of them, Danny. There was Green Ranger versus Ryu and White Ranger versus Scorpion.
Yep.
Yeah. Then they had the Red Ranger versus Ninja Turtle.
That guy that does that, man, he is good. He plays the Joker on some of those YouTube movies. He looks psychotic.
He looked a little bit loco, I say. Just a little bit.
I think they had one with Joker versus the guy that played on Walking Dead. What was his name?
Shane?
With the baseball bat.
Negan?
Negan.
Yeah, Negan versus the Joker. That one's crazy. Then they had Spider-Man versus Darth Maul.
Who they had some Darth Vader versus somebody too.
Darth Vader versus Gandalf.
I used to watch epic rap battles where they had Hitler versus Darth Vader.
Not pass.
Then they had Darth Vader versus Batman.
Yeah, I remember Darth Vader versus Batman.
They had alternate endings. They had one where Batman won, and they had one where Darth Vader won.
Look, I don't care how much Batman can prepare. He ain't gonna beat someone with the Force, bro. like
when he did that, he put one of those little bombs on his breathing thing. And
yeah, but
kind of disrupted. And then for like 30 seconds, because he had a lightsaber too, and he was when Darth Vader got his composure.
Hey, you guys remember that fan-made video animation, Batman versus Darth Vader?
I remember that.
You never seen that? Or is it Superman? No, I think it was Batman. It was
there
crazy.
one with Superman and the Hulk. That one was crazy.
I didn't see any of those.
Yeah, what was Superman versus Thor? That one's crazy too.
Did not see any of those.
Yeah, hold on. I'll send it to you guys in the private chat. It was pretty freaking good.
You ever watch those they're called lightsaber academies, and they have the fans and they fight in the lightsaber battles with their lightsabers?
No.
That shit looks real. I don't know how they do it, man, but it looks real as hell. You like regular people. It's like me and you. We have lightsabers, and I mean, they be going all out. The choreography is fantastic.
Better than the sequel trilogy.
Yes, it is.
1 second, man.
Man, George Lucas, man, he had those damn lightsaber battles on point, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All the lightsaber battles in the sequel trilogy sucked.
Yes, they did.
I cannot point at one and say that was good. Not one can I point at and say that it was good.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat. It's really good. I don't know if you want to play it. But
I'm not gonna play it on air, but I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, it's freaking good.
So they got an opening crawl
7 years ago. Actually, it came out.
Fucking motherfucker going to the Death Star. Man, the production on it looks really, really good.
I'm telling you, man. It was like I was shocked. I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, look at the private chat and look at that one when you get a chance. That is awesome. How the hell did they do that?
Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, I seen that, Danny. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, that's much better than the sequel trilogy.
In the ghetto.
The ferocity thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. They be fighting in the parking lot. Shit.
They go with these two black guys. They're good. Like they're on the side of the freeway or something.
Dude, there's clubs of people that get together and fight in like parks and stuff, and it's pretty freaking impressive, the choreography.
There's a school down in Florida. There's a school for it. It's the Jedi. It's called like Jedi Academy or something, and you can sign up, and they have lightsaber classes, and they do the whole thing. Because when you go to MegaCon and stuff, the students in there show up and they do like this, like shows. Yeah.
There's a fan made Darth Maul too, man. Like several little skits where he goes on these different missions.
Yeah.
And, man,
we need 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes.
Jedi. Yeah. Some of these fans, man, they make better stuff than the damn so-called professionals.
Yeah. Because the reason why though is because they have personal stake in it. Because they love it so much, they have personal feelings in it. Like J.J. Abrams and all these other directors. I'm sure J.J. is a Star Wars fan, but J.J. is a original trilogy fan. He doesn't watch the Rebels cartoon or Clone Wars or even the prequels and have the love for it. When you find someone like Dave Filoni who loves Star Wars, they want to put their passion into it.
You can just go as far as the freaking trailers for the Old Republic online game.
Yeah.
The cinematics for that. The one in the freaking Jedi Council building in the Old Republic. It's crazy. The fighting in that scene.
Yeah, I like that one where the bounty hunter, they arrest him, and then the Sith come there, and one guy, he looks like a version of Darth Maul, but he skin component. He got little cramped horns at his head.
Exactly.
He's the master.
Yeah. And Satil Shan is she becomes Grandmaster. And that game. It's funny because Satil is the granddaughter of Revan and Bastila Shan. The Jedi girl that's there, the woman, that's the granddaughter of Revan.
Stories, man. When they start that.
That's awesome.
Kind of like how NetherRealm does the Mortal Kombat stories.
That's what I want Disney to do with Star Wars. Because they do the same thing. We got a super chat. Had not had one all night. He said, this is from Michael George. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it. Ordered my Ant-Man Quantumania tickets. Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. I'm not gonna pre-order mine. I'll just get mine the week it comes out. Definitely looking forward to the movie though.
Yeah, my wife was telling me that they be closing a bunch of Regal.
Yes, I saw that.
Going out of business, and mine is Regal, so I sure hope I don't do it because the next closest one is 45 minutes one way and an hour to the next. And God,
I don't have any Regals by me.
Damn.
I got an AMC down at Disney, and I have that's a lie. I do have a Regal at Universal.
The one in my town is Regal. I'm like, God, please don't let that happen.
Well, they might just change company name and keep.
Yeah, I heard AMC might be buying Regal, so
they do because
it'll just turn into AMC.
That's like 10 minutes, 15 versus 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that happened over here. A lot of the theaters change name companies. And what they do is they analyze how much money they make, and if they make decent amount, then they'll change the name of the theater to whatever the acquisition's name brand was.
Yeah,
but we had a lot of theaters that closed down, like right after the pandemic, around here.
Yeah,
small ones.
I got a nice little small theater, like 10 minutes from my house, and they have couches that turn into like they have beds, like you can lay down in it and watch the movie.
Would be dangerous because if it was something I didn't like, they'd be like, "Shut him up, he's snoring."
Every time I go there, I order the bed. It's $30. It's 2 seats and a free large popcorn, and I bring a blanket, lay back, me and my girl, and we just watch Black Panther that way. We watch Jurassic Park that way. It's the best way to watch a movie, man. Especially if you're tired.
Yeah, because if it's something that sucks, they'll be like, come get him. Come get him right now.
Have you ever passed out in the theater, Danny?
Hell yeah. I'm telling you, man. I remember when my daughter wanted to go see Bewitched. I'm like, why?
Oh no.
Why do y'all want? And they were like young, young teenagers. And I remember, man, I was like one of like 3 black people in the theater. And I get up, use the bathroom, and I swear every black person that passed in there was like, I was like, why? Do y'all want me to go see this? I don't want to see this.
I fell asleep a few times in movies, but it was always a movie I seen multiple times. So I always
fell asleep the first time I saw Harley Quinn.
Which one?
Harley Quinn.
I went straight to sleep the first time.
I just don't do it.
Actually, I kind of lied just now because there was one movie I only seen once and I fell asleep through. Elektra. I fell asleep halfway through the movie, and to this day, I don't know what happened at the end of the movie.
Gordon was too fast for me to fall asleep. Oh no!
My God, I don't remember at all that movie, and I know I've seen it. I don't remember.
I own it and still haven't went back to finish it.
Yeah, I watched it several times. That and Daredevil, which the theater cut is nothing compared to the director's cut.
Oh, I love Daredevil. I can watch.
It's true. You told me about that.
Yeah, it's so much better. It's so much better.
Man.
Yeah.
So what's the next movie coming out? It's Quantumania. Is that
that's
supposed to come out?
There's 2 movies out in theaters that I want to see. 3 movies in theaters I want to see. I still haven't seen Megan because the playoffs has been going on, so I've been watching the playoff. I want to see Plane with Gerard Butler, because it's from the same people that brought Olympus Has Fallen and all that. So those movies are pretty fun. So I want to catch those 2 movies, and I want to catch the new M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I want to see that
at the cabin door. Yeah.
Batista looks evil in that,
right? But Batista's a pretty good actor, dude. I think Batista's probably the best in performance-wise, best wrestling actor.
Isn't that what Ryan?
Like he did some work to his face.
He
looks really big in his face.
Yeah. Well, because he changes his appearances and stuff. You know, like he was really good in Blade Runner 2049. Like he was really solid in that. He was really good in Glass Onion. Like he's a really, really good actor. Where like obviously The Rock is the better movie star, but I think Batista's a better actor than The Rock. The Rock just plays The Rock. You know, even in Black Adam, The Rock was playing the fucking Rock. He wasn't Black Adam.
All right. Have you seen it? Speaking of Gerard Butler before, did you see the Last Scene?
Last Scene?
Prime? Yeah, Last Scene. It's pretty good.
Of what?
That's what it's called. The movie. It's called Last Scene. Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's about a guy who goes. Him and his wife are having issues, and the wife goes missing at the gas station.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think I seen a trailer for that.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I think I either seen a trailer or a commercial or something for that. Because that sounded very familiar.
Yeah. I think Creed 3 comes out when?
Either February or March. I think it comes out after Ant-Man. Sometime after Ant-Man. I think it's March.
Crap.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up too.
March 3rd.
March 3rd, yeah. And then I think after that is Scream 6.
So we have February 1st, Black Panther Wakanda Forever comes out on streaming. Then March 1st, we got Mandalorian Season 3.
When we got John Wick and Shazam.
Shazam, man. That's something you're not hearing about, Shazam. I don't know what the ad. You don't hear anything about Shazam.
I think there's a new Star Trek coming out too.
Not a movie, no.
Serious, isn't it?
Yeah,
no,
Picard Season 3.
No, Star Trek 4.
There's nothing in production. They canceled that.
Oh.
They couldn't get no one to sign back up for it.
I think they're done with that. March 17th.
Yeah, March 10th is Scream 6. That new movie with Adam Driver, 65, was like the dinosaurs and the futuristic shit. That looks pretty cool.
Of course, the Rise of the Transform, the Rise of the
Rise of the Beast.
Beast.
Yeah, Rise of the Bees. Shazam comes out March 17th, but like Danny said, no one's talking about that.
It comes out June 9th.
John Wick comes out March 24th.
Well, what's the point about Shazam and all that since they're going to be retconning everything?
That's what me and Chris were saying. We were sitting there talking about movies for a while, and it's like, what's the point of watching Shazam when it doesn't count to anything anymore?
I was on a show yesterday with what's his name? Anyway, he's a YouTuber, and he was saying that he had a clip, so like James Gunn talking about it, and Jason Momoa, and Jason Momoa was like, I'm gonna be Aquaman. Aquaman's not going anywhere. He said, but there's also room for me to be other people too. So he's kind of alluding, I guess, the Lobo thing. But he says that Aquaman is not going anywhere.
Yeah, but that could also be PR talk, though.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit. In my opinion, I think it's bullshit. He's freaking happy because he still has a job.
Yeah.
DC. That's what he's happy about.
Yeah, K-Dots. That's what shows on K-Dots.
Yeah.
There was something I was gonna say. I totally forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Damn,
Man, getting old sucks, man.
Yep.
There's not gonna be a show next Sunday, guys.
All right.
Probably not for the next. Okay, so there's not gonna be a show next Sunday because it's my birthday, so I'm not doing nothing. The following Sunday will be a show, and then the Sunday after that there will be no show because of the Super Bowl.
Gotcha.
So got you on that.
And then after that, I will be starting to do my Storm Nation streams again for my members. So I'm waiting to get Super Bowl out of the way, and I'm waiting for my car situation to resolve, and then I'm gonna be going back to my Storm Nation stuff.
I hope it's the Bengals versus the Eagles. That's my hope.
I'm hoping for Bengals versus 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Collins threw in a $1.99 super chat. We're gonna do. Well, I mean, it's only 10:52. Okay, so 9 to 8 minute warning. Phil Collins says, "Will Phase 5 be better than Phase 4?" Your take? I think Ant-Man alone is showing that Phase 5 is going to be better than Phase 4. I think Phase 5 is going to start to wrap up all the shit that they try to set up in Phase 4. And also, now I remember what I was going to mention earlier. Now movies have been greenlighted to go back into China. So now you're going to see these Marvel movies start making closer to $1 billion now.
Yep.
So,
I wonder if that would get Black Panther over the hump of $1 billion.
What's Black Panther at now? Does anybody know?
I want to think 820. Last time I checked. 827, right, I think. 820, 827.
Black Panther. It is 839.
839.
So let's see how much did Black Panther make in China. The first one. Let me see. I know China's pretty racist.
Yes.
Oh yes.
So, that might get to 900. I don't know if it'll get to the $1 billion.
So Black Panther 1 made 649 international.
It's not gonna get the $1 billion. Not with streaming coming out in less than.
Yeah, because China can
come out like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man should do very well because it's going to probably launch day and date with China.
Yeah. Ant-Man might make $1 billion.
It's possible.
If it's good as those trailers are, man.
Yeah, it might make it.
Because I think this is going to be the first movie where we actually get an idea of what these phases have been doing. Because Phase 4 was just very sloppy. There was no through line letting us know exactly what was going on. Like they mentioned the 10 rings, and they mentioned Miss Marvel's bracelet, and then being very ancient and sort of being from the same thing. But like there was different connections that just didn't make sense. You know?
And then Doctor Strange didn't show you any more light into that either.
Yeah, Doctor Strange didn't have any for a multiverse of madness. There wasn't much madness in the multiverse of that movie.
I think that was more or less like a fan service. It was fan service.
Yeah,
you saw a potential Mr. Fantastic. You saw Charles Xavier from my childhood X-Men cartoon. Then the other ones didn't really even matter to me. The other two, we saw. I guess if you're a Captain Britain fan, Captain Britain.
No, not Captain Britain.
What's his name?
Carter.
Captain Carter.
Agent Carter.
Agent Carter.
Yeah.
But when she gets super soldier, she becomes Captain Britain.
No, Captain Carter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Captain Britain is the dude.
Yeah,
It's
Captain-
Cyclops' brother.
But Captain Carter, I guess that appeal to some demographic, I guess. But
they just really missed the boat with Doctor. I don't think Doctor Strange 2 was a bad movie. I really liked what they did with Wanda. You know, it just I feel like just like a lot of the Phase 4 movies, a lot of them just didn't seem to push the plot forward.
Yeah.
They could have done so much more with those characters, and they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, even if there were just like little end credit scenes just to push the plot forward, they didn't even do that. Even you go back and look at the end credit scenes they showed, a lot of them you're just scratching your head like, what the hell? Like Doctor Strange with the third eye going, okay, let's go, you know?
Yeah, and then what really the one with Eternals, that's wasted.
That one was really wasted. It's like, hey, Thanos' brother, here's Harry Styles.
Yeah,
you know?
Star Fox. I mean, where is that going to go to?
Yeah, and then even at the end of that
Blade, the one
with
Blade, and like, okay, now y'all crapping on the Blade 2 movie. I mean, the Blade movie because the script is crap. So I mean, why set that up and have people kind of appetite wet, and then now you're not even putting energy into making a good script, and you're wasting to me one of the best actors as far as won an Oscar, and he came looking. Look, I want to do this. So somebody want to do that. I mean, that's half the battle there because you ain't gonna try to convince them or anything. Yeah, I want to be here. I want to do that. So get them in something good to work with. But kind of letting that.
Well, I also think the problem with that is I don't think Kevin Feige had plans to do a Black or a Blade movie. Because usually if he has plans, he already has these things in motion. I think he just didn't want to pass up on the opportunity of having such a great actor wanting to do the project. Yeah. I think if it was like vice versa, this movie would have came out this year because he would already had it in development, you know? The Black Widow end credit trailer or teaser, all that did was set up the Hawkeye series with Florence Pugh. Like that didn't do shit either.
Right. It was a mess. It was a real mess.
It was. Yeah. I'm hoping with Bob Iger back, now they got the China market again. Now we start to get back on track to what made these movies the movies, because now we know Kevin Feige's going to start getting all his power back, because that division that Bob Chapek made, that film division, Bob Iger already said, that shit's gone. That shit's gone. You know? So hopefully Kevin Feige can start getting this shit back on track now.
I think Bob Iger's in some hot water too. They're trying to like overthrow him. What I'm hearing.
Really, I haven't heard nothing about that.
On Drunk QPO Dark Council show, and they was talking about somebody trying to do like a buyout or something because they're not happy with Bob Iger. Some kind of.
Well, he was there already, right? So there must have been already bad blood.
I think so.
When he was there last time, so the fact that he's back, there's probably still people around that wasn't too happy with him before. So
Disney was his most successful when Bob Iger was in charge. The parks were doing well, their movies were doing well, Disney Plus was doing well. Bob Chapek came and we just saw like this massive, just in terms of stats, if you're looking at the analytics, it just dropped down, So it was like the Dallas Cowboys just fell off the face of the earth.
Yep.
Okay, guys, let's wrap this thing up. Danny, where can people find you?
Tomorrow night you can find me on Chaos Central. I'll be on Chris's show, The Rule of Three, and then Wednesdays you can find me on Guy Scar's show, The Hangout, and of course every Sunday right here on Storms Live.
Guy Scar, where can people find you, sir?
Danny just said it. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, the Basco Scenario. Check me out.
And you guys, no problem, man. Good having you on. Glad you got back from your trips nice and safely. Because again, Florida drivers suck. Trust me, I know.
Crazy ass shit.
And you guys can find me over at my other channel, RSG Plays. I'm working on a Steam Deck upscaler video for tomorrow with the M Classic. So that's gonna be, if you have a Steam Deck, you wonder how to get the best quality out of it. You're gonna be surprised with this M Classic footage that I'm gonna be filming. As for this channel, I want to put out something. I honestly don't know what to talk about, but you guys feel free. If you guys have any topics, you guys can hit me up with topics and I'll check them out. I love doing videos on this channel, guys. I just don't have nothing to talk about, unfortunately. But you guys can catch me over at RSG Plays. And thank you guys so much for all your support. And we will catch you not next week. I'm celebrating my 39th birthday, but almost 40. Jesus, man. And then we'll be back the following week, though. So thank you guys. Catch you guys later. Peace.